I'm here with John Pitman, the main man of the Fight Factory, and been a pretty good night for yourself. You've had Shabir Haidary making his debut, and obviously Max Mudway topping the bill. Do you want to start off with Shabir?
Yeah, I thought it was a good performance. I think the occasion got to him just a little bit. I thought he put his shots together really well, but to be honest with you, that's like 50% of what he can do.
Yeah.
I think being out of the ring for quite a long time showed, as it has done on quite a lot of the other lads, not just on this show, but on
A normal lockdown thing.
Yeah, being out of the ring for a couple of years is a long time. He's got a lot of learning to do, but I thought it was a good performance for his first pro fight.
And he clearly can sell a lot of tickets, and not only sell a lot of tickets, but encourage people to travel to towns and get on the road a little bit and support him, which must have been encouraging.
Yeah, I think it was a mixture of Shab's ticket sales and Max's ticket sales, which a lot of them come through the gym as well. Wherever we go, whether it's really Max, Shabir, there's a big support group coming from the gym. Max has got a massive support group coming from Stroud, as he's not from Gloucester as well. But the Fight Factory people,
Raising the roof.
Stroud people, Shab's people as well. It really made a good night of it.
And you must have been really heartened by how often Shabir connected, because he really was getting through significantly and obviously with some great shots, good work. I remember with the uppercut particularly effective, and it was very clear cut, wasn't it? It
was really clear cut, but it was really frustrating. And it was frustrating for me because he was catching him with some really good shots, but he wasn't following it up. And I know what he can do in the gym. I've seen him sparring some really, really good lads as well over the years, and honestly, I thought he was going to get him out of there at one point. But credit to the guy, Shab Box, because he was a really tough kid.
Yeah, he definitely was really tough. I was going to ask you about that because it would have been nice to see a bit more of a reaction in his opponent's legs. He was connecting a lot, and you do, after naturally evaluate a debutant, and you say, well, have they got the power? Because you're only going to go so far unless you can hurt your opponent. And have you seen a bit more power in the gym?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, as an amateur, Shab stopped most of the people he boxed. I think that Shab is boxing at 2 weights above what he should be boxing at, especially with a day before weigh-in. I think he should be boxing at bantam or super bantam. When he's at the right weight, he is really, really strong for his size. But when you're boxing lads that are naturally that much bigger than you, it's difficult to carry that power through. I thought that Shab could have stopped him if he'd have followed his attacks up with more volume. But it's his first pro fight. He's been out of the ring for a couple of years, so I'm happy with that. It was a good performance, and on to the next one.
Lovely job. And moving on then to Stroud's Maximus Mudway. Again, massive support, and it's a repeat win against Jordan Granham, the Brown Eagle from Islington. How did you see that one?
Do you know what? I thought Max did really well. I thought Max was his boxing was good. Jordan Granham is a really good boxer, and he's really tough, and he can bang as well. Again, Max is boxing at a weight that he shouldn't be boxing at. Because of the lack of opponents, because of the COVID situation, because everyone's running all these shows this month. Again, Max should be boxing at welterweight, and when he does box at welterweight and he starts fighting for eliminators and stuff like that, I think that you're going to see some real power. He always is a crowd pleaser, sometimes gets sucked into fights that he doesn't really need to. Max loves to have a fight, so there is a danger there that he's going to get drawn into a fight where he can box. He boxed half the fight as a southpaw tonight. He's never done that before. But yeah, on the whole, I was really, really pleased with Max.
And he is a volume puncher, and he's a very active fighter. And I was laughing a little bit. I was thinking every time he took a little breather, Max, you're like, get back on him. It was exhausting to watch. But he's a great volume action fighter, isn't he?
The thing is, that's one of the things that I like all the fighters from Fight Factory to do is a high work rate. If you take people out of their comfort zone, you make people work at a rate that they don't like, especially in longer fights, then you know, people seem to fall apart. You know, a lot of pros like to plod along, do things at their own pace. We want to take them right out of that. So yeah, we've got loads to improve on now. You know, it's been a while since we've had some live fights where we can actually go away and say, right, we need to do this better, we need to do that better. We've got that now. So it's a great platform, and hopefully we can get Max and Shabir out another 2 times this year.
And I guess as he settles in, you know, to his career a bit, he will be going at the 8 rounds and the 10 rounds. You know, you would have seen it in the gym. Is he capable of sustaining that work rate over the 10 English Championship Southern Area distance and then onto the 12? I mean, it takes a lot, doesn't it?
It does, but I mean, you've got to be able to recover in 35-40 seconds. If you can recover in 35-40 seconds,
oh my gosh,
then you know. You don't think of, oh, I've got 12 rounds. You think of the round you're in, recover for that round. Think of the next round, recover for that round. And, you know, they get really put through it in the gym, and there's something wrong with me if they can't finish a fight strong. You know, if they can't do a 12-round fight, then I'm not doing my job properly. You know, so I've got every faith in Max and Shabir, and also obviously Riddy, he'll be back soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy days.
Lovely. And I guess we'll just leave it. I should mention it because it was very, very relevant to the Fight Factory. Riddy's close decision loss. Any movement on the rematch?
There was a rematch clause we have put in for that. Hopefully they'll have to honour it. As I understand it, it's in the hands of the board at the moment. It's the only fight I want to see him in. I'm pretty sure Riddy wants to get his belts back. Everybody knows what happened. There's no point going on about it, crying over spilt milk. We just got to put it right.
Lovely. Thanks, Sean. Great news tonight.
Thanks.